Hi guys, James here with SGN Martial Arts based out of Hereford. Today we're just going to be touching on some of the really basic punches from semi-contact competition fighting. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so one of the most basic punches you can do in competition fighting, in semi-contact competition fighting, is the back fist. Alright, why? It's the fastest technique really we've got in terms of the hand techniques. In semi-contact competition fighting, we're generally side on to the opponent. So if I'm side on, I'm offering a small target, yeah? Okay, so we're talking about the back fist and really fast punching, okay? If I'm going to do the back fist to Craig, okay, just put your guard up, and say for example, I'm fighting or I'm training to fight. If at this point I decide to pull my fist back and hit, he sees it coming, okay? Because I'm taking it back, I'm telegraphing the movement. So what I've got to do is I've got to think about the position of my hand in relation to him. And I never really want to take it back to go forward. So as I'm in a fighting position, yeah, see my hand just goes forward, okay? Once again, I'll do it again, okay? Guard up. The hand just goes forward, all right? If I want to reach Craig from this position, all right, obviously I'm out of range with that back fist. I'm at what I would consider outside the fighting threshold. It means whatever technique he wants to throw, I've got a good chance of seeing it, recognizing it, moving out the way. Okay, I feel safe at this point. At this point, I wouldn't feel safe, not really, and obviously at this point, I'm not safe at all. So, in order for me to make that back fist reach the target, I've got to basically move as I do it. But to illustrate the point, if I'm outside of range, I'm here. If I go to move first, then punch, he hits me, okay? I don't want to get hit. If I punch first, I've not reached him, yeah? So I've got to move and punch at the same time. How do I do that? I've got to try my best to disguise my moves, okay? Disguise my intention. Because from a static position, if I'm just static, okay, in this position, he can notice all the little movements, either in my shoulder, in my leg. So when you see it, Craig, all I want you to do is put that back hand up in a parry and cover that back fist on your face, okay? So from a static position, as I move, yeah, even though I'm going forward, and I'll try and increase the speed in that, I'll try and really give it an honest one, yeah? That's as fast as I can go, okay? Static. And you see, every time he's going to register it because I'm outside the fighting threshold. Obviously, the closer I am to him, okay? Closer I am, the harder he's going to find it. But that's not realistic for our training, okay? So we're outside the fighting threshold. So from this position, how do I disguise that? I've got to create a lot of movement. Because remember, the eyes are attracted to movement. Okay, if I'm static, he'll see every movement. But if I'm moving, yeah, he doesn't see it. Because the eyes are attracted to movement. A great exercise that you can do to train the speed in the back fist in your class is the first, you've got to understand that we're going to employ what's called a cross step. In points fighting, semi-contact, there's a couple of ways we can do a back fist, okay? In the guard position, Craig, okay, just cover up for me. I can either lunge like that, which is quite economical, okay? It has some weaknesses. Or I can do a cross-step back fist, okay? A cross-step back fist is that, because I'm moving into him. I'm gaining ground with the cross-step. But what you'll notice is as I'm cross-stepping, I can actually reach as well. So there's two ways you can do it. Don't forget, the lunge and the cross step. Now, what we want to do is try and train the cross step. How do we do that? How do we train the cross step and the back fist to make sure your punch can be as fast as it can? That's easy. Imagine, if you will, there's a square of electrified floor. And if you step on that square, you're going to get electrocuted. But guess what? The off button is his head. So if I can hit him on the head before I place my foot on the floor, then I'm not going to get electrocuted. In other words, guys, if I go like this, then hit, okay? I'm electrocuted. So, as I'm moving, I've got to hit his head before my foot lands on the floor. Does that make sense? When you can do that, that's the point at which you're getting really fast. And the point at which you're trying to disguise your intention from him. Now, a bit about disguising the intention, as before. I've got to move. Like I said, the eyes are attracted to movement. But with my movement, I might be in and out of the threshold. You notice my hand, it's moving. I'm creating movement in his vision. I'm trying to distract him. I might be in with the leg, out. So you see all these subtle movements here. I might use movement to edge closer so I can hit him. But at all times, remember, that punch, that fist, never goes back to go forward. We're edging forward, okay? Keeping him guessing with the movement, making him unsure when it's going to happen. So remember the exercise. You've got that electrocuted floor as I'm moving. Yeah, like that. I can't step on the floor before I've done it. Okay? Another great exercise you can do is if you just get your partner, just drop your hand into a parry position. When he sees it coming, he's just going to raise it up. So, yeah. So we trying to disguise it as best as we can. Okay? I'll slow it down so you can see. As I'm slowed down, he'll see it coming, he'll parry, and I've not achieved. So, to speed it up, again, think about that cross step, because here I'm not going to reach. I've got to cross step, reach. It's up here. Yep. And he was a bit quick for me then. Point is, guys, you've got to try and disguise these punches. If you can punch someone from a distance without them even knowing it, then that puts you in good stand for future competition. Good luck, guys. My name is James Still. Thanks to Craig. We'll see you again.